I'm the chair of the Health Committee. Thank you, everybody, for being here today in a nicely afternoon, sunny, as a matter of fact. So we have three items in the agenda for right now. The first item, which is Sean Bradley. He's not here yet, so we're going to move forward with Vanessa Diaz. Vanessa, she is from the Big Brother Big Sister in New York City, and she came to do a presentation and see how she can engage parents to sign up their children in the program. So we're going to hear a little bit more about it. And Vanessa, where's yours?
Miss Diaz, you're on mute. There you go.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
My name is Vanessa. I am the Community Outreach Coordinator with Big Brothers Big Sisters of New York City. I don't have a presentation. I just wanted to say some words. We are a mentoring organization, a free mentoring organization that serves children from the ages of 7 through 17. And I am the one that is in charge of recruiting littles and recruiting volunteers to become mentors. So I wanted to share some words to encourage parents, any parents that are here, to sign up their littles, for them to have a big brother or a big sister, or anyone that is interested in becoming a volunteer um, can sign up. I have the links that I can share with you all in the chat box. This is for the volunteers. If anyone is interested, or if you know of someone that might be interested in joining us or becoming a mentor, please share this link. And that really helps us because we have a lot of littles that would like to be matched with a big brother or a big sister. Or if you know of a little that wants to join the program, this is the link to join. And any little from the ages of 7 to 17, and the volunteers must be 21 years or older. And yes, that was it. It's not a big presentation. I just wanted to say this.
Do you have any flyers? Because I do every Monday and Friday. I try to blast out email flyers so that way they can see the visual.
Yeah, we have trifolds.
So just send those to us as well. So I'm Cynthia. I've been the one communicating with you. Just send those to me and I'll have it out. And what are the restrictions and what would not qualify to be a big brother, big sister?
There's nothing. Well, we do like a background screening check and stuff like that. If something comes up, then there might be some problems, but we don't have any restrictions. 21 years or older can be a volunteer.
Okay.
So a volunteer is equal to a mentor, right?
Yes, a mentor.
What is the age again? I'm sorry.
21 years or older for a volunteer or mentor, and littles from 7 to 17.
So just to going back to what Big Brother and Big Sisters is, and so all the people understand what basically does the organization do?
So it's a one-to-one mentoring organization. Before COVID, mentors will pick them up from their houses or apartments, and they will go to the community and engage for 4 hours during the weekends, and would do go to the park, the zoo, or anything that is hands-on activities. Right now with COVID, they're meeting virtually, not for the 4 hours, but doing something that engages the little to participate in other activities other than being at home and playing video games or stuff like that. So that's the main goal of ensuring that littles persist, like in school, through college, in life, or anything like that.
Okay, so there's not a physical office. Is everything is like
Everything's virtual right now.
right?
Or
Everything
do
is
you
Right
have a
now,
physical office?
right now it's virtual. Matches that are matched are meeting virtually, but matches that were matched before COVID, it depends if the parents want to, they go out to the community. They're meeting in person.
Okay.
Louis, we have Ray Arroyo with his hand raised. I don't know if you want to
yes, sure.
take questions.
Yes, please. Any
Yes. There you go, Ray.
Oh, hi. So I'm a mentor here in Hunts Point for children. So do you guys have a curriculum? Do you guys do like icebreakers? Have you developed virtual events for the mentor and the little one, as you call them, to a mentee to be part of,
Yeah,
or is it for the mentor to figure it out on their own?
no, we have program managers. Like the program manager is in charge of like matching the little with the big, and they give them like a list of things they can do together. If like
Okay.
something doesn't come up, yeah, program managers are there to help you build a relationship with the little, and they help you with almost everything.
Okay, yeah, that's key. Otherwise, trying to reach out to a kid or child
Yeah,
several decades younger than you, there's a big generation gap. So we need the mentors do need help with that. Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm just following on what Raymond was saying. The volunteers or these mentors, do they have to go through any kind of training? Because I guess I believe they need to know what the expectation from Big Brother and Big Sister should be. Um, is this an ongoing, or you do like a contract? Like, do you say you're gonna be a mentor for 6 months, or you're gonna be a mentor for 1 year? Uh,
It,
um,
it is a 1 year requirement. So first of all, if someone signs up, they come to me for an info session and we go through the steps of what we're looking for, what are the next steps. Then they go to an interview process, and based on the interview, the program manager sees that if it if the person is a good match for to become a big brother or a big sister. After that, we do the background checks and stuff like that. Then the volunteer training comes, which is more in a deeper level of going through things that might happen during a match outing, like if the little falls, stuff like that. They do trainings based on that. After that, they do the matching process. And it is a long process, to be honest. It can take to 3 to 4 or 5 months to be matched. So yeah, it is a process. It is a 1 year requirement. So we are looking for people that are in New York City and that they're going to stay in New York City for at least 1 year, because we don't want to be matching little 1 month with one month, another month with another person. So to build like a good relationship with that person. So it is a 1 year requirement.
so is there anybody else? Yes, Cynthia.
How many kids? Is it always a one-on-one, or can they take, like, say there's sibling, there's twins?
Yeah,
Do
it
they
is a
take?
1-on-1. It's one big brother and a little brother and a just 1-on-1. And when they go to their outings, it's just 1-on-1. No family members, no siblings, no partners, anything like that. If they are twins, then both of them get a different brother or sister.
Okay. Okay.
So any other question? So again, I just want to reiterate what Cynthia said. If you can send us the flyers or the brochure that you have, so we can include it as part of the minutes, it will be good. And just we're going to promote it to see if we have some kids or other volunteers or possible mentor who wants to join the program. Thank you very
Yes,
much.
thank you so much. I will send that. Yeah, I will send it. I will send it to Cynthia.
You should really reach out to the colleges, because a lot of colleges have internship requirements, and maybe that would work for you as well.
Yeah, one of the things with colleges, well, it depends on what colleges, right? But they come out of school around the ages of 18 through 21. So we're looking for people from 21 years or older. That's the main issue with colleges. But yeah, that's a good point. We are doing that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Thank you so much for the opportunity.
So moving
Thank you.
forward, I have Michelle Fields. It's going to talk about cannabis.
Louis, your volume is very, 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 very low.
Really? But were you listening to me before?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very low.
And
I thought it was me, but it's not just me.
So
Yeah.
let me see how I do. I don't know how
Louis,
I
I
do.
don't know if Miss Fields is present.
Oh, no.
I don't see. I don't even see. Yeah, I don't know if she's here.
Ralph,
So-
so you invited Douglas Cruz and Miss Susan. I'm sorry, I cannot say that name. Okay. So you invited them, they're on.
Well, according to this, my microphone is all the way up.
Okay.
Yeah, my microphone's off now.
Right.
Hi,
So, yes, who's
Hello, how are you?
how are you? I didn't hear what you said. I heard you call us, that we were at
No,
a
I was
meeting.
just saying that the people he invited are on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you for inviting us.
So you have a presentation for us?
Do I?
No, I think they were just invited.
I see. Okay.
We
So
were
is-
invited, but if you need to know anything about school safety, we can tell you everything.
So
That's
it's-
good to know. Thank you.
so
Yes.
It's Chair Marrero, I don't know what you want to do now.
so is Sean Bradley is present
No.
and
He's
Michelle.
the urban guy.
I'll find out. And what about Michelle Fields?
No, she's not here either.
And we had another presentation, but was moved for the next meeting. So if
Mhm.
I mean, if nobody else is here, we just move to old business, and then new business, and then announcements. Because I mean, they knew that we're going to do presentation, and people here that have their own schedule to do, and we're not going to wait for them.
Louis,
Louis,
yeah, if people are traveling, traffic is really bad, so we can't, we can't hold a meeting for them, so.
yeah, but we also, so we have Belinda Simmons. She wanted to present today, but her presentation was a little lengthy, so I told her to like fall back to the next month. So maybe if she want to say a few words,
Oh, she's here.
she always comes on.
I mean,
She
she's
was on
here.
earlier.
Mhm.
There she goes.
Okay, yes, just to tell you a little bit about our agency for those of you who don't know about the New York City Commission on Human Rights. I put a link in the chat to our webpage. And from that page, you can learn everything from the law to the type of settlements that we have, and even how COVID is now covered under the human rights law. So what I'm going to do next week is I'm going to give an overall presentation on the human rights law. So that if anybody knows of anybody who they believe have been discriminated against, either on a job, where they live, or at a public accommodation, any place that provides a service to the public, that could be a restaurant, that could be a school, that could be a hospital. They should be able to give us a call. They can reach us through 311, which is the city's information line, or through our information line, which is on our link to call us. Now, just to let you know, basically, our statute of limitations is 1 year from the last discriminatory act to file a claim with us, except in the case of gender-based harassment, which includes sexual harassment. a person has 3 years to file with us. Now, as a city agency, we don't do criminal cases, we do civil cases. And next week, I will show you some of the cases that we've settled this year, so you know the type of settlements that we get with housing, employment, and public accommodations. And if you don't want to wait that until the next meeting when I give my presentation, you can always go up online to our settlement page and read about it. And it would also be good to read about COVID and how COVID is covered under our law. If anybody has any questions regarding discrimination, feel free to give me a call. I have my number and my email address in the chat. If you don't hear from me right away, that's because I'm either doing presentations or I'm working on what we call bias-related cases, because I'm part of the bias response unit. But I will get back to you ASAP. So that's all I have to say right now. And I'll be looking forward to seeing everybody next month, I'm sorry.
Can you say
Thank
your
you.
email?
Thank you, Belinda.
Belinda Simmons.
Yes.
Yes.
I know you wrote that phone number in the chat, but can you tell me what the number is?
Oh, which number? To
To
reach us,
contact
the Commission on Human Rights?
Yes, please.
Okay, you can reach us through 311,
Right.
or you can call me directly. My number is in the chat, 718
Okay.
306 3318.
This is
And my
good.
email address is up there also. It's B as in boy Simmons, that's with 2 M's, at cchr.nyc.gov. Okay?
Thank
Did you
you.
get that?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think and I don't know what's been your experience right now in terms of people being discriminated because of COVID. Have you heard anything or
Can you give us an example?
yeah, and any complaints that you have gotten? Just to
Okay. Okay, let me give you an example with employment. As you know, there are people who are caregivers, meaning they want to take care of either family members who either have COVID or who are being quarantined now. So they go to their employer and they say, look, I have a child or a relative that, I need to take care of because they're being in quarantine. And let's say the employer denies them the right to do that. Those are very iffy cases, but that's an example of what we would take. Or in housing, if a landlord says to an essential worker, a nurse, a doctor, a technician, somebody works at a grocery store, that, you know what, I don't want you living in this building because I don't want this building to be, infested with COVID. That's a violation of a law, because that person, as an essential worker, may not have COVID, but if they're perceived to have COVID because they work around people who do have it, that's a violation of the law. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay, and we have a whole sheet on COVID and discrimination. And as you know, it's constantly changing. But I will, what I'll do is I'll go up on the website now and I'll put the link to the COVID page so you can, read it, okay?
Thank you, Belinda. I really appreciate it.
Okay, I could barely hear you.
I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm having issues with my system lately.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put the link up now for the COVID and the human rights law.
All right.
We have a Ray Arroyo with his hand raised.
Ray.
Hey, a question. technical question. Can an employee deny you employment if you refuse to take the vaccine?
You know, that's an interesting question. And, you know, there's no law on that now. So, you know, if a person comes to us and says, you know, my employer says I cannot come back to work because I did not take the vaccine, I got to find out if, number one, we've had any cases like that. And if so, how is it handled?
I think of it as, you know, schools, if your child doesn't get vaccinated with like measles and mumps, they can
Right.
tell you you can't attend until they do. So
Right.
I thought it might be similar to that.
Right. Well, that's a law with the schools, but, you know, with COVID, since it's so new,
Mhm.
you know, they don't have any hard and fast rules on, you know, a lot of these policies. But I will get back to you.
Okay, that's interesting.
I
Thank
can tell
you.
you, yeah, I
Okay.
could tell you what it is in the nursing home, since that's
Mhm.
my expertise. In the nursing home, they give you an option, but they can't tell you you cannot work. But they do test you twice a week. They do the COVID swab twice a week to
Right.
make sure, and they take your temperature every day. But in terms of vaccination, they can't tell you do not come to work if you don't take it. But they do strongly suggest that you do, because we're in the forefront of this whole mess when it started. But they can't tell you you cannot work. They can mandate you to wear a mask, and you have to be tested twice a week. If not, you cannot work. But the
Right.
vaccine, they have to document that you refused it, that you didn't want it, and you have to fill out a whole declination form that you don't want it, you're not taking it. You don't have to give a reason why, but you do have to sign that you are not taking it. But they can't say you can't come to work. But you have to always be, mask and be tested twice a week and your temperature taken every day. So far, that's what we've come across.
Is that for all nursing homes or just you guys?
That's across the board nursing home. That's CDC guidelines and DOH guidelines.
Okay.
Okay. Because I know
Everybody
it.
will. Mhm.
I'm sorry. Go on.
No, I was going to say, people can, some nursing homes can set up, well, we want to test you 3 times a week, but the standard is twice a week. So everybody does their policies, but what I described is across the board for everybody. I'm talking about New York City.
Okay. Because what I was just about to say, different industries have their own policies.
Yeah.
But there's no hard and fast law yet. I guess we'll start to see it soon, but not right now. But what I will do, I will get in touch with our legal department to ask them what is the latest regarding employment and the COVID vaccine. Okay, I'll be back. I'm just going to get the link for our COVID and human rights law page. Any more questions before I go?
No.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Thank you, Belinda.
Mhm.
So moving forward, do we have any old business pending? Anything pending? Oh, any
No,
new
just
business?
looking forward to get our Bronze Eighth walk back.
Yes. Well, yeah. I don't know about this year yet.
No, not this year. Next year, definitely.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. I just can't wait to go outside and walk. I can't wait for that. So then maybe we can incorporate it once we come back to next, or either next month or for next year.
So in person, yeah.
We can incorporate it. But also, as an old business, I just want to announce once again that Urban Health Plan is doing vaccination. You don't need appointments to go there. The Points is doing it Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays from 9 to 4. Now Bella Vista in Hunts Point Avenue going to be open for vaccination from Monday through Friday from 9 to 4 o'clock. At Bella Vista, you were gonna have the options to do either Moderna or Johnson and Johnson. So you have the options. People, believe it or no, are asking for Johnson and Johnson, especially men. So just to have an idea, today was the first time that Bellavista opened for vaccination, and by 4 o'clock, they have seen 30 people. 30 people have walked in, and out of those 30 people, 25 got Johnson and Johnson, and 5 got Moderna. So it was
Go figure.
interesting to know that. Yeah, yeah. I
Go
was like, oh,
figure.
really? That's good because some people just want one shot. They don't want 2 shots.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
So it happens, and something else that Urban is looking into is to do a vaccination event that may be either in the Field of Dreams Park or at the Hunts Point train station. So Urban will recreate like a vaccination pop-up event where people can go and do their vaccine. So that's something that they're looking into for June. So I'll keep you posted about it.
Good. Very good.
Louis,
So-
thank everybody. Thank everybody at Urban Health because I've been passing the word and people are just satisfied with the services. It was so needed. So thank them all over there for us, okay?
Thank you. Actually, I can even tell you that Urban also is working with some Hunts Point, from the Hunts Point Economic Development, businesses in Hunts Point, such as Baldor. They went to Baldor and vaccinated 71 people in 2 days,
Wow. Good, yeah.
in 2 hours. In 2
Wow.
hours.
Right. Yeah.
Now
Great.
they're working with
Beautiful.
F&F Supply and the
Amazing.
food market, and they already have identified dates where Urban is going to go there and they're going to vaccinate the staff.
That's
These two
amazing.
businesses also they're also working with having conversation with Jetro. As you know, the governor have an initiative where Urban is participating and to vaccinate bodegueros or bodega owners. And at Jetro, who are going to go by, bodega owners or people that have bodegas. So they're trying
That's
to
smart.
conversation with them to see how Urban can do a pop-up there and facilitate the bodega owners who probably cannot go to get vaccinated because they're working all day from early in the morning until late in the night. So that's also something else that Urban is been working with. It's a lot of going on. So the idea is that now, if not that many people are coming in, now we have to go and find them. And,
Yeah.
and I think it's working perfectly. People are being receptive and getting vaccinated. Many of them have said that, I don't have time. I haven't had time. Some of them, and this is something that we're not really announcing, but if someone, okay, Urban is not announcing, if someone have gotten the first shot of Moderna someplace else and they never got the second one and they come to Urban with the card that they're missing the second vaccine, Urban is doing that too. So this way, there's some people who never got the second dose for whatever reason, because they had to work, they couldn't do it. They come into Urban and they also getting the second shot at Urban Health. So this
Luke,
way,
can I ask you something?
yes.
So I know 16-year-olds can get vaccinated right now.
They
Are you
can't-
guys go because I only asked because I have a friend that's a teacher at Fannie Lou Hamer, right on 1021 Jennings, and she actually brought somebody in to talk to them about getting vaccinated, and a lot of them was like very miseducated about the entire process. So I think you guys should also reach out to schools and see if they will let you perform a presentation.
Well, that's next. That's the next step. As you know, Pfizer already submitted the approval for the vaccine to 12 and up, 12 to 16. So
Oh, wow.
once they approve it,
They
and
did.
yeah, they did already. So
Okay.
I didn't.
Well, no. I think they're gonna make that decision this week.
Right, by the end of the week, or
Between
maybe
12
the
and
beginning
15.
All
Okay.
right. So once that happens, then we're going to be working with schools where we already have that conversation with schools. Urban has 12 school-based programs that they will do vaccination in the school. Something else that we have to wait, and we don't know if the school are going to require the vaccine as part of the new year, school. If they do, so we're going to be ready for that. One of the initiatives that Urban is going to be working is with the pediatric department. So it's not only it will be with the pediatric population, but also with the parents that probably couldn't go to get vaccinated because they couldn't. So now they will be able to get vaccinated as well. So we're just waiting for for the news of Pfizer, the approval, and then we will also provide Pfizer. The challenge is being right now is that is the temperature of the vaccine. But I guess that's something that we will have to work on because we believe.
Would you say the temperature?
Yeah, the temperature of the vaccine.
Yeah,
because we don't have those
it's sub freezing for the Pfizer. It's very hard to maintain it. But some pharmacies, if you buddy up with pharmacies, that's how we did it. We got Pfizer. The pharmacy brings it and is responsible for keeping it at that temperature. So it might be, something to look at.
Yeah, they're looking into that too. So we're just waiting for that because what we believe, as you see, we just going a little bit over 50% of people vaccinated. Once we open the market, let's say the market for kids, this is going to be probably increase really we expect that if that happens, we may get to 75 to 80% of people vaccinated.
Amen. Oh, amen.
We have
I'm
Ray
waiting for that
Arroyo with his
bad.
hand raised again. I just want to let you know.
I'm sorry?
Ray Arroyo had his hand raised again.
Go
I
ahead,
don't
Ray.
have that option.
I don't see you, Ray.
You gotta scroll by your name and you'll see.
I don't have it.
Since I'm not a board member yet. Working on it. So Louis, who in Urban, do you have a point of contact that's quarterbacking this?
You can let me know and I make the
Can you send me your information?
Sure.
This way, what I'll do is, Banknote is like 90% unoccupied right now. And even though we have a clinic in the building, it's majority for city employees. But once the attendants start coming back, it would be great, particularly you guys who are attending as well. It'd be good if we could schedule you guys to visit the tenants and vaccinate people in their spaces.
Sure. I just put my email in the chat. You can send me and I make the contact with whatever the person may be.
Got it.
We're trying to do as much as we can to have people vaccinated.
Yep, whatever I can do to help, you let me know.
Thank you.
Name it, we'll do it.
Thank you.
Now Julia has her hand raised.
Yeah, I did it the right way. I just didn't jump in this time. Lou, what about the senior buildings? Pio Mendes, Cordova, Ava, did you guys get those buildings? Because we got a lot of seniors that are shut-ins.
Well, right now we have an outreach worker that now is working in the area. So if you have any contact in this building, contact people, you can send it to me and we reach out to them because something that we're doing, if we have people to get vaccinated, we rather bring the nurse there and make sure that they get vaccinated.
If we have enough, let me start reaching out to them. I'll buddy up with you so that we can get these people done in their senior development. Only the ones in our area.
Okay. If you have the contact, let me know.
Okay, I'll talk to you.
Yes, Cynthia.
I don't have the hand option, so I'm gonna use my hands. But there's also no, I don't. I really don't. But there's Bronx Rising. They also do homebound seniors and residents as well. And you can reach out to Miles, our board member, and he would help facilitate as well. I don't want to overwhelm Urban, but Miles is also a good person to reach out to because he can get
the city already have a link and people who are homebound, they can reach out directly to that link. And I have to find out which one it is. And people can do it on their own. So there is people from the city that coordinate the Huntbound people. I can ask what.
Yeah,
Miriam.
but the fear is, Louis, somos Latino. We don't reach out to nobody. We want everything to come to us. So we might have to do a little pushing because you know how we are.
But you know, remember, if you know any organization, any senior center, anything that you find out and you have a contact information, let me know. And I make sure we do the contact, you know, anything necessary to go there if we need to go there, or facilitate for them to come to Bella Vista, or whatever we need to do, but we want them to do it.
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
Yeah, and I can tell you that we're lucky that seniors 60 and over, I think a lot of them are already vaccinated. So it's just a few
Right.
that we still need to get them.
Yeah.
All right. So any announcement? I think I did a lot of announcement, but in addition to me, any announcement?
I have a request. The building is full. 909 is completely full. As many of you know, yeah, amen. As many of you know,
Yes.
26 apartments came from the shelter. Those are the ones that I'm mostly focusing on. These people don't have too many things. So I'm always asking if you know about food giveaway in advance. You know, we take food to other buildings. Can we try to do something for them? I'm actually purchasing food for them because I can't get any food. So if you guys in advance, not the same day, I see it on Facebook and I see it, you know, we did this today. If I know in advance, I would appreciate it. I will try. I don't know how much I can get there, but I could see, you know, what we can do. But I've seen people deliver boxes to people's doors. And you know, it's an election year. Let's get these people to deliver. These people vote. So let's think about that too. Let's get them food and they'll vote for you.
Julia, I have a question.
Hi, this is Sonia. I
can
just want to say, like, every Friday from 11 to 1:30, we giving out fresh produce right here on Kelly Street between 163rd and Intervale. Okay?
Beautiful. Tell me the time again.
It's on Fridays from 11 a.m. to around 1 or 1:30, and we have fresh produce, potatoes, carrots, cabbage. I mean, it's out there. We have tons of food. Please tell them to come. If I'm gonna see if I could get a poster and put it on the building if they allow me to. Okay?
Yes, please, please. I'm there every day. I'm there for like 10 to 4. So if you stop by, Sonia, just tell them you're looking for me and please, please. I'm begging at this point. Thank you, Sonia.
No, welcome.
Louis, we have Ray with his hand raised again. I don't know if that was by accident, but Ray?
Yeah, we're doing announcements, right? So
Yes, Ray.
this Saturday, we at the Banknote parking lot, we're doing the Mother's Day network resource event. So we're gonna have like 10 different stations, giveaways, different groups, and it's open to the community. You know, first come, first serve. It's from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. right in the parking lot, and I'll be there.
What day again did you say, Raymond?
It's
May 8th.
Yes, this Saturday, May 8th, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And
We
Louis,
have some stuff for you.
yeah, and if if Urban wants to swing by, let me know. I'll set up a tent for you guys. It's only 2 hours. So I don't know what we can do, but I will have others. I'm emailing you my cell phone number, so we can connect. I'd love to.
Hey, Ralph, can we give them some like face shields and stuff?
Yeah. Do you need that stuff, Ray?
I actually have, but if you have to unload, I can try to give it away.
No, to give away, yeah.
Oh, giveaway. Yeah, we don't really need to unload it, but let's follow back up. We can follow back up with that.
Okay. If not, I have another one in 2 weeks. We can probably do it on that one. If this
Okay.
is kind of short notice.
Okay.
So any other announcements? Okay.
Yes, I just want to make sure that everyone understands how to do the raise hand function. So you don't scroll over your name where your camera is, where you're looking at people. You got to go on the bottom right where the chat. Next to it is the participants. You got to click on the participants, right? And you see everyone in the room, like their names. You hover, there you go, Louis. You just go over your name and you should be able to see the raised hand. Like it looks like a little hand. You got to press that.
Oh, I'm gonna press it just to press it.
There you go. Hey,
Everybody press
there
it.
you go, Ray. Thank you. Sorry about that, Louis. I just wanted to make sure people.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's good.
I don't know if we have any more announcements.
Any other announcements? All right. So
So how about the wait, we have a couple of new people. We have the two NYPD, Douglas and Susan. Do they have anything to say?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Douglas Cruz for State Division. At this time, but you guys just let us know. So you guys have something with the youth programs, and we've a very successful program for Explore program. So whenever you guys we come to high school, whatever information you guys need, let us know.
Can you just leave your information in the chat? That way I can send you information for our events.
Sure. But yes, like we work with a lot with other kids. We got different programs. And this summer we have the YPA, which for kids for ages 9 to 14, and then we have the Explorers program from 14 to 21, and we're accepting applications. Also, we have a big successful program, which is the Explorers, and we're always willing to take and help out some kids.
Okay,
what's the name of the program again?
They're NYPD, so they have like the youth. What's YPA stand for?
YPA. It's called the YPA, Youth Police Athletic League. And then after that, we have the Explorers program.
Nice. Where are you guys based out of? Because we have our community affairs officers, and they just had a couple of basketball games with our kids.
Yeah, well, we have Explore Pros in different schools. So like we come out of our headquarters is Truman High School, 750 Baychester.
Mm-hmm.
My posts come out of Lehman High School.
Okay.
So I'm also the community affairs officer for the schools. So whatever events you guys do, just let me know. I'll head out of there with the kids. Or any help you guys need, anything for community service with the kids, we're willing to participate.
Hey, Ray, take this information now, Ray.
Mm-hmm. I'm on it.
Anybody has any questions? Are we good?
No, we're good.
I mean, the telephone
If you
number.
have, I'm sorry, if you have any flyers when you have events, just send them to us. We'll post them.
Oh, of course. Thank you. I appreciate it.
The telephone number to reach out to you in case that someone is interested for the community.
Sure, it's 917-371-6612.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us also.
No, thank you for attending. Deborah. So Deborah, she was our former board member. I don't know if you guys remember her, but she's thinking of joining the board again. Can we make this happen?
I remember Julio very well. Hello?
Who remembers me?
Yes, we hear you, Deborah.
Okay. Of course I remember you, Julia. We did a lot of stuff together back in the years.
I remember. Yeah, I know.
I'm interested in getting back involved with the board now that I retired. And so I have a little bit more time on my hands to engage with the board. So that's why I'm back, just trying to get involved again.
So that means that you're not retired.
That's the truth.
Welcome back, Deborah. I'm gonna be using you this time.
Okay, that's fair. That's more than fair.
Yep.
Well, she called earlier, and I thought Anita would be on, but she's not on. But I will email you, Deborah, Anita's information, so that way you can reach out to her directly and just introduce yourself to her. But
Sounds perfect.
yeah, all in all, this was a great meeting.
So, is anybody else want to add? Nobody else? So I just the motion.
Happy Mother's Day to everyone.
I'm sorry.
Happy Mother's Day to everyone.
Oh yes, the many mothers.
Yeah, I like the other thing.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone.
All
So
right.
we're going to again.
Stay safe, everyone, and enjoy Mother's Day.
And
Thank
enjoy
you.
the-
God bless. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, guys. Thank you.
Good night.